The book that I'm going to talk about today is everywhere. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is like, this is the new The Girl on the Train. This is the new Gone Girl. And I was excited. I was thinking I should be reading it too. And thanks to one of you, thank you so much, Bhargavi, for sending me the book. And I was able to read this. And today I'm going to review it in this video. Hey there, I'm Manpreet and I make book related videos on this channel. If you like books, make sure you subscribe and follow me on my social media, and also hit that bell button so that you get notified every time you post a new video. In this video, I am going to do the review of The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. It is going to be a spoiler-free video, so don't worry if you're thinking I haven't read it and what if you give away the suspense or what if you give away the twist and everything. I won't do that. I never do that in my book reviews. And also one thing which I haven't been doing much is doing on the spot book reviews. I mean, usually I write down what I think about a book and then I talk about that book. That is what my usual book review style has been since like past 7-8 months. Before that, I used to have a lot of fun doing book reviews because I never had to think about, am I being professional, am I being responsible, am I analyzing everything. I just used to pick up whatever I thought I should tell you guys about and I used to do that review and I loved doing that, which is why today I'm not at all thinking about whether I am going to miss something or whether I'm going to do a complete justice to this review. But I'm just going to talk about this book, which for me was disappointing. Yes, I just did not like this book. I feel it is very overhyped. It would be the overhyped book of the year or the decade, I guess. I think my problem with this book begins with the short sentences, like very, very short sentences. Now, the short sentences were not a big problem for me. I actually liked the short sentences. I actually liked this style of writing. It was new to me, but good. But the problem was, for the first 150 or more pages, the plot was not going anywhere. And the writing was full of short sentences. So you were reading it very slowly and you were just getting irritated because the plot was not going anywhere. Which is like, why am I even reading it? It was so bad. I would not have continued reading this book if not for the fact that it's very popular and everybody's talking about it. So it was really torturous for me to think that everybody is liking this book and it was so bad. Now, I think I did like one thing about this book. It was that this character, the main character of this book, okay, I didn't even go into the plot of this book. So the basic plot of the book is that there is this character who is housebound. She cannot get out of her house and then she witnesses a crime and maybe she witnesses it. Maybe she just imagines it. We don't know what is happening in the book. And yeah, that's a pretty basic plot of a psychological thriller that has been happening after The Gone Girl and The Girl on the Train. And I believe the book was just written to cash in on the trend, and I think it actually worked because the book is selling a lot of copies. I mean, if you see the depth of The Girl in the Train and the twists in The Gone Girl, and if you have really read those books recently and absolutely loved them, you would be utterly disappointed with this book. But yeah, I was talking about one thing which I liked, and that was this character and her mental illness, like what she was going through. The way it was depicted in the book, it was absolutely amazing. I don't know, it's happening by chance that I have been reading a lot of books that are about some kind of mental illness. It can be anything. It may be suicide, it may be OCD or something like that. For example, Turtles All the Way Down, Veronica Decides to Die. Currently, I'm reading Adultery, which is also a book in which the character is going through some mental issues. And that is the same theme with this book as well. And I really liked it because of that. I feel like the character that was built in this book could have been an amazing character if only the plot was that good, if only the plot was written in a very well manner. Also, one more thing which I kind of did not like much about this book is that now I'm comparing this book to Adultery because both of these, like, they take up references from other things. For example, this book takes up a lot of references from movies that this character keeps on watching, and in Adultery there are references from some books. The way you do references, now it is possible that people have not watched all those movies that you are going to refer in your book, right? Or you just put it on the first page that please watch these movies if you totally want to get everything in the book. But you don't do that, and then you have so many movie references which I didn't get, and it just became unbearable after a point because I was like, come on, I'm reading this stuff which is now fluffy to me because I cannot understand the references, and I'm not going to sit and watch black and white thriller movies. Please, you could have just explained the references a bit, because it has been done in adultery. So overall, it was pretty disappointing. Like, everything which could have been good in this book was just ruined in a way. I mean, even The Woman in the Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware, which was again something like this, and I did not like it much, but it was like 30-40 times better than this book. Like, it had a plot, it made you enjoy it. Like, it may be like very basic plot, very shallow, like, okay, average plot, but it had it. This one has a plot, but for most of the book nothing is happening, and then everything happens in the end. Okay, I know psych thrillers are supposed to be in that way, but the build up, the build up of the excitement, the build up of the suspense was not done properly in this book. Was nothing which would make me wanna be like, okay, I cannot leave this book right now, I have to read it, I have to finish it. Like, I had to push myself to pick up this book, because I was like, Manpreet, you're already done with 200-300 pages, you should just finish it. Okay, it's like 400 something pages. That was the only reason why I was able to finish this book. Otherwise, it was nothing that would really make me wanna keep reading it after reading like so many pages. So overall, a very disappointing read. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying that. I know a lot of people are going to disagree, but that's what I feel. If you feel different, you can go ahead, read this book, make all the people you know read it. But if I have to suggest it to anybody, I would say please skip it and find a better book. That's what I think about The Woman in the Window by E.J. Finn. I give it 3 out of 5 stars. So that's what I think about this book. This is Manpreet signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon, and I'll be waiting for you in the comments down below to tell me what you think about it. And if you like this review, make sure you hit a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that everybody knows what I think about it. And if you think the same, they should know that they should not spend their money on this book, right?